beat him later. If you were to get into melee range with one of them and him try to leave your square on the next turn, you would be able to attack as a reaction.
Okay. Well, I am going to move down here.
Okay.
And in my turn.
Alrighty. Morn Brightholm.
I'd like to shuffle past Gordor, and then on the non-incapacitated one, I'd like to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Sadly, the magical holy fire that you have prayed for soars past the goblin and explodes in a tuft of flame behind him. Wait a minute. Is that how Sacred Flame works? Let me read that. Yeah. He passed the save and throw. You miss. Sorry. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
All right, Ozog. Your turn.
Third. Can I hit this one from here?
Absolutely. It is within the range of your
Alright, I'm gonna attack that one.
whatever
Yep.
bow you have.
Short bow.
Okay. Give us a shot. You hit. Roll for damage. No sneak attack on this one, sadly.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's all right. I can
Forgot
handle it.
about that.
This particular goblin looks perturbed that an arrow has lodged into his left shoulder. However, he still stands.
Alright, that's it.
All right. Tanner, you're up.
Okay, how far is this? So I can move up here, right?
Yep.
I can even move into melee?
I believe so. Where did you start? Up
Behind the
against
rock.
the wall, right?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Okay. And then will I get an attack opportunity if he runs?
Yes, you will.
Okay.
However, remember, if you're making a spell attack in melee, you have disadvantage on it.
Alright. Alright, never
That being
mind.
said, you could make it from range and finish your turn by moving into melee.
I don't think I have enough movement for that.
You do. You would just
Oh,
pause there.
I'm not maxed out?
No, yeah. So you start here. For those of you curious, this is actually how turns work. You'd start here, you'd move 5, 10, 15. You'd pause, cast your spell, and then move into melee after.
Okay, I'll cast it on the one standing Ray of Frost.
Okay. You hit. Does Ray of Frost have a rider when you hit with it? Let's see.
Or what?
A rider, like an effect.
I don't think so.
Yes, his speed
Oh.
is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, and I'm gonna move into melee range.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I think they're trying to run away. Get them, boys. And that's it.
Alrighty. Hold on just a second. Show me what I'm... There we go. The net. Alright, Gordor.
What was the rule for going diagonal?
Tonight, in this particular instance, we're just doing 5x5 squares. It's very complicated to worry about other diagonals, and I really don't mind too much. So
So it's just 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay.
I
Yep.
would have moved farther than I counted that like by one.
Is this a rock? Can I move right here?
You should probably no, you can't actually.
Or do I have to
I'm
move
sorry.
down and then right? Okay.
Yeah, so you would move down and then diagonal. It is a pretty big stalagmite.
Wait, hold on. Let me map this out. 1, 2, 3. That's 15. You're watching that, right?
Mm-hmm. You can make it into melee range pretty easily, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you have enough.
2. Okay. Alright, I'm good. I'm gonna move right here.
Bub, how did you do that cool thing where you
Yeah.
where you were doing the measurements the way you did?
Oh, you take it, and then you right click. You can also do it with your character while you're moving them.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
That's cool.
Like that? Okay. Sweet.
I like it.
Alright. I'll know that for next
You've-
time.
You've arrived in melee range, Roland. What would you like to do?
I am going to... Which one looks more hurt? I couldn't really see.
The left one is not hurt at all, but he looks a little punier than the right one. He is currently immobilized by Tasha's hideous laughter. He's laying on the ground, giggling in a fit.
Does this mean I have advantage on him?
It does.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Sorry, I was swapping this around. God damn.
Whoop! You crit.
Whoop.
Give us some critical damage.
You really just be out here critting.
You really just be out here.
People.
All right, so seeing the helpless goblin sprawled out before you, having the happiest moment of his short goblin life, you raise your great axe high in the air with one hand and then bring it down right on his chest, snuffing out the brief moment of joy that this poor goblin had found. He's dead. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I would like to shout out for my dude. Gundren. Gundren, are you out there?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh, sorry. I had that.
You're fine.
The 19 is what it is.
You hear nothing but the crashing of the waterfall behind.
Okay, that's my turn.
This goblin, having seen two of his finest companions ripped to pieces by a barbarian, being peppered with spells and arrows himself, can think to do nothing but flee. And he will take the disengage action, which means when he moves away, he does not provoke attack of opportunity. However, he only gets 5, 10, 15, about yay far. You can just make out him scream, "Boss! Boss, they're here!" And then he fades from view as he climbs up some steps.
Like I can't see him because I can see him.
Yeah, you can kind of see.
I can see his stupid little goblin head.
All right, Adonis. It's your turn.
I would like to move. You can use perception checks to see more of something, right? Like on the map physically.
No. Perception checks are typically used for things that you won't see on the map because they're hidden. There's a layer for that. But no, it would, if you want to see something, typically you have to move so that it is in your field of vision.
All right. So I'm right here. I'm gonna move. What exactly is that thing all the way to the left of the fire? Is
Ping
that
it.
a warg? I don't know how the ping is. It alt click.
There you go. Yes, it is a warg, and it seems to give me a perception check after all.
I forgot where to find the perception on the on this sheet.
All right, it is on the left-hand side. If you see your stats,
Found
there
it.
you go. All right, so as you round the corner, you get a pretty good look into this cavern, right? And what you see are three goblins, two of which are drawing their weapons, and the third who is covered in bits of frost and has an arrow sticking out of his left shoulder. You also see what you think is actually just a regular wolf. It's big and it's, scarred up and matted fur and marred from years of, living with goblin. But it looks like it's trying its best to hide, maybe. Kind of like a maybe not hide, maybe like a dog who chases its master to somewhere it can't go.
All right. I'm going to let's cast some spells because Tasha's laughter doesn't count as a cantrip, right?
It is not. You can cast your cantrips, which are Vicious Mockery and Friends, whenever you want to, over and over, all day, every day.
All right. I would like to cast Bane on all three of those goblins.
Sadly, Bane does take a level 1 spell slot, of which you have none remaining.
Oh. Okay. Is that what the hideous laughter is under?
Yeah, so if you look at your character sheet, you'll see level
Okay,
0
I
spells.
see. Yeah, I have 0 of those left. So I could technically cast Friends on the wolf.
If you read the target requirements of Friends, you have to choose one creature of your choice that is not hostile towards you. Despite the wolf not seeming to pay you much attention, it's fair to assume he is hostile towards you.
Oh no. I guess I bust out the crossbow, dude, and try to finish off that. Oh, I can't get a clean shot on the wounded one, can I?
I think you're okay from here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna lean, to get a clean shot and freaking light
I
him up.
mean, so you don't pass fully like when you're talking about cover and stuff like that. If you pass like see if he was here, right where I'm pointing, can you see that?
Yeah, it wouldn't go through.
That would actually, yeah, that would be pretty much total cover. But here, we could say he has some cover. But for all intents and purposes, if you leaned, you'd be fine.
Alright, I rolled.
Sadly, you miss. Your crossbow bolt did in fact hit the slim amount of cover that he had and twangs off into the fire, causing a small poof of flame.
I guess I am my turn.
Roderick, you're up. Bringing up the rear. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move.
Sounds good.
How far can I move?
25 feet, 5 squared.
So like here is fine.
That's only 4 by my count.
What?
That's only. Yeah.
Yeah, you could actually get into melee with the lead goblin.
You still have one more square.
There you go. Either or. Your choice.
Right here.
Alright.
We're doing an axe.
Axe him up, my friend.
I think I know how to do this.
You hit!
Hell yeah.
You damage! And this goblin falls to the ground with a clud. A thud. A thunk. He's dead.
Whoop!
Whoop indeed. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope. I'm good.
Mon Brightholm.
I'm gonna roll up next to my boys, and I have my crossbow ready, so I'm probably gonna take a shot at this guy that's encased, or whatever.
Okay. You hit!
Woo!
You damage. This particular goblin is still standing, battered and beaten as he has been by your ranged attacks. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That'll be it.
Ozog, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay. You hit. Your crossbow bolt lands square in the center of the goblin's chest. But alas, he still stands, and you can only assume you were mere inches away from this goblin's death blow. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Tanner?
Can I stand on this block? Is that a block? I can stand
Yes,
on?
you can.
I'm gonna hit the wolf with a ray of frost. I hit, right?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. You did, in fact, hit the wolf. Roll for damage. Do we have a stream going? Just out
Yeah.
of curiosity.
I started one.
It's yours?
Yeah, I linked it in Dixon Dad Caves.
What is your slash?
Rollin with 2 N's. ANN.
Okay. All right, Tanner. You hit the wolf with that ray of frost, and it lets out a decidedly unseemly squeal. However, it isn't dead, and it now seems angry.
I'm gonna give Roderick on a pat in the back. I'm like, you make a great shield, buddy. And that's it for me.
All right, Gordor.
Okay, I'm gonna run. Can I walk on top of someone's dead body?
Yeah, dead bodies are nothing. Don't.
So I wanna walk to where that dead goblin's at. Right here. But as I'm walking up, I want to try to like scan the area if I can see Gundren anywhere.
You do not see Gundren anywhere in this particular cave.
Okay.
Give me a perception check. You do not see Gundren or anything else in this cave. I mean, obviously you see a fire and some goblins and a ripper, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing you didn't see just a second ago.
Okay. And then I'm gonna attack this goblin.
Go for it. You hit. And you slay yet another goblin. You're getting a lot of mileage here out of this rage.
Yeah.
Hope it holds up. Anything else
Oh.
you'd like to do?
I did a perception. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
From the back of the cave, you hear a furious scream. What does that man scream? I'll tell you. He screams, "That's my wolf!"
Oh no.
And from behind a stalactite thing pops a big old bugbear covered in fur, snarling and giant.
Fuck is that?
He sets his gaze on not Roland, but the man who hit his wolf with frost, and moves around to get as close as he can.
Does that provoke an opportunity or no?
Nah, he stays in your melee range the entire time.
Okay.
Frustrated by his inability to reach Liss with his Morning Star, he throws a javelin.
What?
Oh shit!
Liss, does a 6 beat your AC?
Hell no.
The javelin goes clattering and then tips point end into the pool behind you.
They're trying to get me,
However-
boys.
However, this particular bugbear has a faithful companion close behind. The wolf leaps over the fire. Wait a minute, come back. And lands in between Gordor and Roderick. He lets out a furious snarl and takes a bite at our dwarven hero. "17 hits you, Gordor. I mean, not Gordor. Roderick.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. Luckily, I told you your AC. If you click your token, the blue frame, I believe, is your AC. It does not hit. The wolf snaps its jaws in the air and is sad. That leaves only our lowly goblin, who disengages again and runs to hide amongst the crates and canteens and other various trade goods scattered at the end of the cave.
Do I see him do it?
Yeah, you see him do it. Adonis, you're up.
Alright, I'd like to cast Vicious Mockery on the whatever bear.
Yeah, the bugbear. Let's have it. I think... Just... This is the creature that stands before you. I hope you all can see it.
See it?
Hell
Why
yeah.
is there bear in the name?
Because he's covered in hair.
I like his feet.
Right? Give me your character sheet. All right, so who did you cast that on, Shane? The bugbear?
Yeah.
The bugbear writhes in an obvious agony as you hit him with your vicious words and seems to be slightly confused about what he ought to do next. Would you like to do anything else?
Can I move past the wolf?
You can. However, remember that moving into and then out of melee combat with the creature provokes attack of opportunity.
But that's only if I leave range, right?
Yep.
But if I stay in range, we're good to go.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna park myself right next to the fire, and that cantrip counts as an action, right? I believe so. I think I
Yep.
read it counts as an action. I guess I have my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is the stout dwarven paladin, Sir Roderick.
I'm gonna make a swing at Doggy Boy here.
All right, do so with advantage. I don't know if you know how to turn that on, but
I think it's the advantage button at the
Wait,
top.
why does he have advantage?
because
I'm a
he is
baller.
flanking with Adonis.
Oh, okay, okay.
First flank of the game, my dudes.
Ooh.
You hit! And you deal some damage. The wolf lets out a pained snarl, but remains standing.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Okie dokie, morning bright home. You gonna get in
Like-
this?
Yeah, I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt on the bugbear.
He casts guiding bolt on the bugbear. Sadly, you miss.
Unfortunate. That's all I can do.
Unfortunate. Go to Ozog.
Alright.
Ozog, you see your foes fraught in the melee ranks of your companions. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna attack this one.
Do so with advantage and make
Yep.
sure you apply sneak attack.
Fuck.
You miss.
Yeah.
Would you like to do anything else, like maybe use your offhand
Yeah.
to make a bonus action attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. If you're dual wielding, you sure can. You hit. Roll for damage. Apply sneak attack. Alrighty. And with that, the snarling wolf snarls no more. Your dagger goes straight into its eyeball, and it crumples to the ground dead. The bugbear nearby lets out an agonized cry as he sees his trusty companion fall to the ground. Anything else you'd like to do? There we go.
That's it.
Tanner.
And to think we could have been friends.
Okay. Hmm. I can move up, right?
You sure
Because the
can.
wolf is dead.
There is no longer a wolf.
Alright, I'm gonna go roll. Wait, oh, if I move up here and I leave his melee range, he gonna hit me?
He can take an attack of opportunity to attempt to strike you. That is right.
Ah, fuck that. Okay, I'll just stay here. I'm gonna cast a ray of frost on the big nose fuck.
You hit. And you deal damage. He seems unfazed. Unlike a goblin, his thick coat of fur insulates him against the cold. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna mock him. I'm gonna say, "Nice try, you big nose fuck." And
He already doesn't like you. And now you can tell it. His face visibly curls into an enraged snarl. He points at you and says, "You killed my wolf!" Even though you didn't. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna keep laughing at him, and that's it.
Gordor!
Can I
You're up.
move right? Can I
Sure
move right
can.
there? Okay. I want to attack this motherfucker. Oh shit. That's supposed to be advantage. Did I just
Give me
roll
another
again?
roll. Yeah. Guess what? You hit!
Does it matter which one I click on?
Nope. Holy moly, do you hit indeed? 15 damage. The bugbear definitely feels that one. It's not a ray of frost. He staggers a bit before shrugging off your attack and remains standing. Anything else you would like to do?
That's it.
All right. The bugbear is absolutely 100% interested in getting to that sorcerer. He moves. Would you like to take an attack of opportunity rolling?
Yes.
Give me a swing.
Do I have advantage?
Sure. You hit. He doesn't care. The bugbear, finally in reach to put his morning star to use, swings hard at young Liss, Tanner. And he hits.
Did you calculate that he's in disadvantage right now?
Yes, I did. He still hit. And deals 9 damage.
Is the red my HP? Or is that green my HP?
The green is your HP.
I'm fucking knocked the fuck out.
Oh shit!
Liss is down for the count. He says, "Hoo, hoo, hoo, not so smart now," before turning his gaze upon other companions.
Wait, how much did he hit you for?
9.
Damn, you's a bitch.
Adonis. Your turn. 9 is actually less than average for him, but don't tell nobody.
Alright, since I have no cantrips or spell slots left.
You can cast
I'm
cantrips
going-
all day long, by the way.
I thought I could only. Oh, you can only have like. So I have a cap of 2.
Learn.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand it. Yeah. All right. Well, since he hits like a truck, I'm gonna smack him with some more vicious mockery.
Okay. Again, he seems deeply affected by your critical words.
Is his self-esteem at a all-time low?
I would say so. You've killed his best friend. You keep making fun of him. The small victory of seeing the sorcerer pummeled into the ground helped him, but he looks like he might be in low spirits yet again. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
It's a little cold in here. I want to, go towards the fire on this side.
Roasting by the fire. So it goes. Roderick, you see between you and your close cleric companion, Morn Brightholm, a towering creature of fire and anger.
We're gonna attack him.
With advantage.
Hell yeah.
You hit. Your battle axe sinks into the flesh of the bugbear, and with a grunt of effort, you dislodge it. In the time it takes you to do this, he's turned his eye on you. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Mon Brightholm.
I'd like to do a disengage action.
As an action,
Yes.
you don't want to fight the bugbear?
I'm definitely. You know what? I might as well.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
It's your game. You're playing it.
I'll switch
would
to
you
my
like to do?
switch to my warhammer, two-hander.
All right, give me a swing. You hit. You do a grip of damage. The bugbear looks knocked absolutely silly. He's on the ropes. An axe in the back, a warhammer to the head. He's gasping. He says, "Wait, wait, wait, wait," as he slumps to his knees.
Ooh.
Ozog, what would you like to do?
Move there. And ask the bugbear why exactly it is I should wait.
Your friend, your friend, your friend.
What friend?
Oh, your friend, human friend.
Where is he?
You must promise to let me be. Take
Ask
my
every-
treasure, take my wolf, take my goblins, but do not take my life.
I ask everyone what they want to do.
Can I speak freely or no?
Yep.
Combat
is effectively paused.
Human, what about a dwarf?
Dwarf. No, the dwarf is gone.
What do you mean gone?
Gone, they. You know how they do to dwarfs?
Who's they?
The goblins. Do you know King Grohl?
Oh.
Who's King Gruul? Did he kill the dwarf?
Oh, King Grohl is the chief of Cragmore tribe. He stays in Cragmore Castle. You know Cragmore Castle. Big castle for goblins.
I ask him where that is. Where is the bugbear? Tell me.
Can I do a history check on this?
But don't hit me again, dwarf. No, I will tell you. But you must promise to spare me. None of you have promised to spare me.
I lower my weapon. If you just tell me where it is, then I shall spare you.
Adonis, just as a quick aside, you know that Cragmaw Castle is not an actual castle in these parts. You have to assume that they have claimed it for their own and renamed it.
I like make a check to see if he's lying.
Insight?
Sure. Give me insight check.
That's alright.
From what you can tell, this bugbear is scared for his life. It's hard to get a bugbear into this position. Typically, they just rage out and fight to death. But this bugbear is a little bit older than the average bugbear, a little bit wiser too. So
Okay.
you think he may know his death is nigh and want to avoid it. Will you spare me? Your dwarf says yes. Do the rest of you? Will you? Will you? If I tell you, oh, if I tell you, I'm
I have a
so.
I have a question. If we spare him, do all the goblins in this cavern become passive?
What?
What?
Like, there's more goblins in here, isn't there?
I don't think I can answer that question.
So either.
It's
I
one
don't
of
think.
those.
I don't,
I
I
mean,
don't think
It's
you
one of
should.
those
Like,
things
If
where
there is an
you
answer, you shouldn't be
see
answering
what
it.
happens.
Like that's a question to me, the DM, from you, Shade, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell you the answer to that question. I'm sorry. You could ask him questions though, but he seems intent not to say anything else unless you agree to his safety.
I will spare you if you tell me if the dwarf is still alive.
I will spare you if you lead us to the dwarf.
Listen, I cannot. If I tell you, I can never show my face in Cragmore Castle ever again. You understand?
If you don't tell us now, we'll lop your head off right here and now.
I already know you want to lop my head off. Why you keep threatening me? I tell you, the dwarf and his map were delivered to King Kroll as instructed. The dwarf's his human that he owned, is being held in the eating cave.
Can I start running to the eating cave? I don't
You
know
just
where
want to
it's
leave?
at. I don't know where it's at. I'm just
You
gonna
just gonna
start going.
You just gonna fucking dip out? Sure.
Oh,
You wanna-
wait. Can I ask where the eating cave's at? First. Fuck.
Eating cave is down the bridge, across the bridge.
Okay, I start
But
going.
beware, graceful, gracious, loving half-orc. There are goblins deep in the eating cave. They are eating right now. That is why they call it eating cave.
I just keep going.
Can I investigate the trinkets and boxes and rubble in this cavern that
There's
we're at
still a
right now?
goblin left over. Okay.
Yeah, the goblin is just sitting there, man. He's like, nobody's seen me. Okay, actually,
I saw him.
No, I know he's there. I know he's there. I planned on. It's still my turn, right? I still got shit to do.
The piles and stacks of crates that you see are mostly marked with the image of a blue lion, the symbol of the Lion Shield Coster, which all of you know is a merchant company with a warehouse and trading post in Phandalin. If you recall, Gundren told you a little bit about this, and the goods you carry may also be bound in that direction. That being said, you also see a few chests and other things who are not marked with the same mark. Sitting upon the largest chest is a badly wounded goblin who just seems real out of it and content to not be, struck with anything. So Gordor, go ahead if you'd like, move 30 feet in any direction you want.
Fuck.
All right. Can I chase him?
Right there.
You may move 30 feet as you like. The bugbear, sensing that some of you are leaving, looks to the dwarf and says, Morn, Brightholm, the dwarves even, and says, You want to know of castle, not what's in castle?
I would like to know everything that you know about it.
Cragmore Castle, taken by goblin long time ago. Mini goblin. If you leave cave, you go into the cold and into the sun. 1 day travel, 2 day travel, maybe 3 day travel through wood.
That would mean move north.
It's into the cold.
I heard none of that.
I feel like he's not telling me the best directions he can, even if he is a bear.
Into the cold and into the sun. 3 days travel. This is where you go.
Is there any way I can like persuade him to like give up information about our human friend?
Give me some role play.
Me and Mez don't hear this, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I get down on one knee, laying my axe to my side. What is this again? A bear?
Bugbear.
Bugbear, okay. And go face to face with the bugbear and say to him, if you give us any information on the human who remains alive, I promise we will let you live.
The human traveled with dwarf. He served dwarf. He not so good anymore. Goblin tenderized him for the eating. But they did not eat him yet. They tell me, tomorrow morning we eat the human. Tonight, we pepper and salt the human.
How many goblins?
Oh. More than fingers and toes. But half those mine, maybe as many as fingers.
I'm done.
You let me go now. Yes?
I'm not quite finished. Does thaumaturgy help with intimidation if I so choose it to?
You could try. Let's see what thaumaturgical effect you have. Ozog and Gordor move another 30 feet in any direction you like.
Can I try and stop him?
Who?
Corridor.
Role play with him.
If they're moving another 30 feet, am I doing a depth save throw?
Oh shit.
Yes. In fact, you are. Give me your first death saving throw. You pass.
I forgot Liz got down, dude.
Alright, alright.
Oh, I should probably change my XP, that's why.
Alright, wait. Fuck, I had a roleplay with him? Where'd he go?
I moved on. I'm on the bridge.
Okay. Alright.
You can easily keep up with him.
Yeah.
Maybe even pass him. No, you're
I
human,
passed.
so.
But I was a square ahead. Okay. I pull my arms out and you want me to talk, right? Person.
Yeah, role play.
Alright.
What are you doing, human?
Hey, slow down. I get it, you smash things, but we could be running into death.
I need to find Gundren.
I know, I want to too, but we're safer with group.
I'm not gonna sit there and listen to a bugbear. I need to find Gundren ASAP.
I understand, but me and you aren't gonna take a bugbear alone. What if there's another one?
I'll just simply cleave it down with my great axe.
Do you really believe that?
I mean, have you seen what I did to the other goblins?
But those are goblins.
Is he the leader of the goblins?
I don't know.
Would you like to ask him that?
Yes. Can we make a trade? Can we have his goblins in exchange for Tanner?
Clark points to the back of the cave. He says, This my only goblin remaining. Ye may command the rest of the goblin, but King Grow and the spider tell me what to do. And ye may do what I say when I say, but not all the time, I say.
Damn, now I kind of feel bad for this book.
He can't explain cave politics to you. So, just a hint. He's the boss, but he's a bugbear, not a goblin. So the goblins working under him often, do what they want to do because there's a bunch of goblins.
You can't talk about cave politics.
So I can't trade him.
Your friend dying, look at him. My goblin hurt, but he walk out of this. I believe in my goblin. He very strong goblin. You could fight him, and he would probably kill you. He's a very strong goblin. Without your friends, that goblin alone, very strong. That's my favorite goblin.
All right, can I cast Lay on Hands on Liz?
Are me and Maz done? Gordor?
Do you have lay on hands at level 1?
Great question. Yes. Maybe.
I thought you used it on the horses already. They were dead.
Didn't
Yeah.
we sleep earlier?
No, you didn't use. You can. Do you have the medicine skill?
Sit on lowers. Fuck.
No.
Okay. So you can try to stabilize him, and it will be a medicine roll.
Can I assist with that?
Do you have the medicine skill?
Yes.
Okay, you can make the check with advantage. Clark, sensing that he has done all he can do, moves to collect his goblin and depart.
Oh, he has a name? What's his name?
Oh, whoops. I didn't tell you guys?
Spoiler.
Well, no, none of us asked.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked. That poor bugbear who just got a hard job.
I thought his name was
healing.
Bugbear.
No respect in this household.
This cave gets no respect, I tell you.
Hell
What's a
yeah.
bugbear got to do to get some respect around here?
Yeah.
Ethan, you succeed on your medicine check to stabilize Liz. Liz, you are at 0 hit points and unconscious, but not dying.
Unfortunately.
Anyway, so
I
those
didn't
of
hear
you,
that.
you're unconscious at 0 hit points, but not dying. Those of you remaining see the bugbear, who remains unnamed, and his goblin, his favorite goblin, make their way down the cave and out of the cavern. Around this time, a friend appears at the back of the cavern, having climbed up the shaft leading from the ward pit.
Friend.
He says, "Did anybody else see the bugbear and the goblin?"
Did he 360 no scope them?
No. He said that you all said he could leave and didn't try to kill me.
We made a bargain with him, yes. It's better not to worry about it now.
Well, he mentioned that these goods were worth carrying out to the wagon. if you need me, that's what I'll be doing. And he sets to work, moving boxes and crates.
We're chilling.
All right,
Did I
so
stop?
Who's
the rest of
moving?
you, what would you guys are free to do what you need.
Well,
What would
what about me and Genj? What's going on? He's trying
Just a
to stop
moment.
me.
He's trying to stop you? Do you stop?
Um, I don't know. You're not. What was your plea?
We weren't stopping. I mean, we were in the middle of it, right? We got to what? It's
You're still raging, right?
Yes.
Okay, so each of these back and forths has been approximately one
at the end.
round.
I was gonna try and compromise to at least slow down because I'm like really weak. I took a beating falling down that cliff, whatever it
So,
was.
how many you've moved twice, right?
Yeah. So mine's
Yeah.
two.
Yep. Take off 2 turns of your rage.
Okay.
You guys can move another 30 feet if you like. While y'all handle that, Morn, Roderick, Liss, and Adonis, what would you like to do?
I'm still unconscious, right?
Yep.
Are we moving or are you staying? Us? What'd
In
you
the
say to me?
room that you guys are in, you see Dunstan moving several boxes marked with the Lion's Head Coster's insignia, but there remains what is a chest banded with iron band.
I'm not gonna worry about that just yet.
Okay.
I go to Winston and I point to Tanner and I say, take him back to the cart if you can. He needs to recover.
Being the scumbag that he is, he says, I would rather, have a look through this treasure.
Wouldn't we all? But think about it. We're going to need him later. I'd rather him not die in this cave.
He promptly ignores you and begins to root through the treasure. After a moment, he holds up 2 small jars and says, Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? And throws you 2 potions of healing.
I can't say I'm surprised. I thank him for this. Thank
He
you.
then begins to drag the chest out of the cavern.
Well, I
I
go
assume.
back to it. Can you kind of just give someone, like, make them drink it while they're
You
unconscious?
can, in fact, force feed potions of healing to people.
Is it more effective to do it as an animal?
Yeah, put it up his butt.
All right, I'm gonna bend down, little kneel, pull down Tanner's pants. And say, come on, nobleman. Surely you're used to this one. And I make him butt chug that potion.
Oh no, he actually did it! Liz, roll 2d4 plus 2.
How do I do that? It's just slash
Just
roll.
slash roll 2d4 plus 2. Wow, you heal 8 hit points.
I look to Roderick and
But
I
I
say,
only have 7, right? So
Yeah,
that's my max HP.
yeah, you just heal to Mac.
I look to Roderick and I say, the priests always told me this was more effective.
All right, Ozog and Gordor, how do you move your next 30 feet?
I try to keep going.
Okay.
I mean, you can try to stop me if you want, but I don't know. Try to reason with me. I don't fucking know.
I did. I tried. I gave you my reasoning.
What was it
Injured,
again?
we don't know what's ahead. I took half my health falling down a rock slide. I was trying to compromise to like move like 10 squares at a time or something.
I say to you, you can go back to the others. I'll push forward, and you guys can catch up to me when you can.
Can I like try and trip him?
Sure. Give me a dexterity roll with proficiency.
How do I do it with?
Actually,
Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh,
yeah, are you sure you want to do that first?
I mean, I'm a barbarian that's raging right now. I mean, you do what you
what
gotta
are
do.
my chances?
Well, it's gonna be your dex roll versus his
Against-
strength roll.
Okay, wait. I don't know the bonuses to him raging.
He's raging, so he has advantage on all strength checks, I believe.
Okay. Okay, I let him go. All right, run, Mud, or corridor.
Just a second, boys.
Do we just want to take a break right now?
Run, Goro, run.
What are we doing right now?
He had to take a phone call, so I guess if you have to go.
Potion up the butt.
Oh yeah, I heard all that stuff.
Yeah, dude, you butt chugged a fucking potion, dude. How do you feel?
Hey man, it's not my fault. The priest told me it would help.
It's all good. Tanner doesn't know that.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Tanner's just gonna have his pants down and slippery
I'm at
butt.
least courteous enough to pull them back up.
Oh, okay. You pulled them back up. All right.
I didn't hear that.
It's assumed. Don't worry. I'm not that evil.
I'm back.
Sorry, the DM has a girlfriend. But anyway,
Mud.
so what did we decide with Ozog and Gordor?
I'm gonna let him run.
You're gonna let him run, okay? Technically, we paused things on your turn. You're a bit faster than Gordor.
Oh, so I should go first? Okay.
Would you like to?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
Would you
stop
like to
there.
do so stealthily?
Yeah. But I'm gonna stop
Yes.
right there.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
I can't see anything, by the way. I don't know what's on the other side of this fucking thing.
That's just
Ozog, you follow your good rogue sense and you make it around the corner with a peek, and you see what you see before you.
Okay.
What would you like to do with the rest of your turn? You do not feel as though you have been spotted.
Okay. He's gonna run no matter what. Where did I stop? Right there. I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I am sure.
Okay. Tanner, back on your feet. Feeling good? What would you like to do?
Oh, thank you, dwarfs. Whatever you guys did, that shit was good stuff. And I'm gonna pat them both in the head and say, "You guys are some good."
Yeah.
I grumble and I say, keep it down with the pet nonsense.
Where's the rest of the team?
They've gone wandering off while we attended to you.
What do you
And
mean?
come
I was
over
just
there
taking a
with the
nap.
treasure. Oh, if only it was a nap.
Where's what you say the rest of the team were going?
They wandered off of back where we came, but I think to the bridge.
What about the rest of the goblins?
That they're mostly dead from what we know.
Is there any loot? Can we loot these?
I mean, you see him looting them there, don't you?
Oh yeah, let's go help them. I love some loot.
You can do that if you wish. I think we should catch up with the others.
Why?
Oh,
What's
Roger.
up there? What's there to catch up to?
It seems as if the human, the guard of Gundren, is in the eating hall, as the bugbear said.
And Winston's not gonna help out?
Well, does it look like he is?
Ah, yeah, he's always seemed like an asshole. We'll go help. We'll go help out the human instead.
I'm sure he'll get it all to the cart anyways. Come.
I'm gonna follow behind. I'm gonna follow Why do I have no vision on the bridge?
Now that I'm on the bridge, I can't see you.
I can't see anything either. I don't know if I think the bridge counts as the below part and not above, not
Ah,
high.
alright, yeah,
That
that
could
would
be-
make sense, yeah.
I don't know how he was doing. I think he went AFK again.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
So I didn't write any of the sight lines on the map, but the bridge is wonky as all hell, as you can tell. Once you get across, I believe you'll have a bit better. Actually, let's see.
Once you cross it, you're good.
Yeah.
So it's happened to me.
Okay, are we all crossing it? Or
I mean, I
Oh.
think that's what.
Can you see anything now?
no?
No.
Well, I see an extra box, but it's black.
Okay. Nothing I can do about it, boys. I apologize.
But we're just
okay.
crossing the bridge anyway, right? So
Yep. I mean, you know the bridge is ahead of you.
are you
You
guys?
know that.
Are we going
Morn
in
and
turn
Mordor
order or
are
no?
there. Yes, we are. Liz, have you moved as far as you'd like to move?
I'm just following the two doors. So wherever they go, I'm gonna be right behind.
All
So
right.
yeah.
Gordor, go ahead.
Alright, so I can actually see 5.
Can I tell him I see something like 2 squares away from me? Or no?
You could have told him whenever you wanted to. Like you
I
could
didn't
call
know.
back down the hallway, but yeah, you could tell him as he approaches.
Okay, I want to tell him as he approaches what I saw.
Well, tell him.
Alright. I saw 1 goblin so far. I'm sure there's more.
Only one goblin. We can handle that.
Do I hear this?
I'll move right here.
I would say no. He would be speaking. Zog, what is the tone of your what is the volume of your
Not
voice?
very loud because of what I see.
Okay.
That's like equal distance. It would hear me. It wouldn't be that loud. At least I think so.
Okay. You said dashing is your action or your bonus action?
It's your action unless you're a level 2 or higher rogue.
Oh, okay. Then that's my turn.
Okay. You see what you see. Even though you trumped up the passageway, the light of a fire dances in the room that you can kind of make out, and the thing that you can see seems to have his attention on it.
Okay.
Adonis,
What's up?
it's your turn. How would you like to proceed? There are no combatants around you, and your friends have had various conversations, which I can fill you in on if you weren't here.
I was for most of it. I'm gonna move to the start of the bridge, right? Because that's 25, right?
Yep. You have 30 feet as a human. Only the dwarves move at 25.
Yeah, but I can't move across on what Morn Bright. Whatever the fuck.
This might be a decent time to use the dash action. If you don't anticipate doing anything else, you can
That's
double
right.
your
I
movement
moved
speed.
10. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll dash to right. Correct.
Yes.
I tell him what I saw. Right there.
All right. And that's my action, right? The dash counts as an action.
Yes.
My turn.
Morn, did you add 2 potions to your inventory?
Yes, but I used one on him, so.
Okay, just checking. Roderick,
Hello.
what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna move my 30 feet and call it a day.
Alrighty. Morn Brightholm?
I'd like to move my 30. Or 20.
25,
Alright.
whatever it's called.
To right here. Okay.
All right, Ozog. We're back to you, my boy. Ozog. I don't know where you are.
I'm
Tell
over
me.
here. What?
What would you like to do? Your friends are piling up behind you, making quite a clamor, and you know that you've seen something ahead.
Tell them that I see a goblin.
Okay? All right. Pausing again. What would you all like to do? Roleplay me. You're cramped in a tunnel. Your friend Ozog has told you that there is at least one goblin ahead.
Can I just peek real quick what's on the other side of the bridge since vision is cooking me?
Say what now?
Can I just look at what's on the other side of the bridge? I can't see because
As you
this
as
vision.
they pause to deliberate briefly, you catch up.
Okay. Where can I stand?
Move over there and find out.
Can I tell if anybody around me is more hurt than I am?
No. I
Well,
mean,
then I'd like.
Go ahead.
No, mine depends on whatever you say.
Nobody around you looks more hurt than you do.
Alright. Then I'd like to drink the potion.
I'm deaf.
Okay, drink the potion. Roll 2d4 plus 2. Restore 6 hit points.
Yeah,
Is that-
back.
Is that tile still okay?
That tile is
that
okay.
part of the. So
Uh,
it's from here onward.
you wouldn't want to stay there long. It is difficult terrain.
Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna keep sneaking.
Okay.
Do I see him trying to sneak or?
Yes.
Oh man, I don't even know what that is. Oh, can you see what I see? Can I
I
make that
cannot.
out?
I cannot see what you see.
Okay, this square.
I see
This
what you
way.
see. I don't know what that is.
Well, cause like I'm trying to see like if it's within my line of sight. If I could tell you guys what that is, you know. I mean, it's lit up.
Give
My
me a
torch is
perception. Ping it and give me a
This
yeah.
one, this
Give
and
me a give me a
this.
perception check.
Okay.
In the dancing firelight of a large cave, this is what you see. Are you going to relay this information to your friends before you move along?
I was gonna move back and relay it to them. They
Okay.
wanted to do with
Then
the
I will go ahead.
information.
Then I will go ahead and tell you what you
Okay,
see.
you could. All right.
You see a large cave that opens up shortly before you. It's divided in half by a 10-foot high escarpment. A steep natural staircase leads from the lower portion of the room to the upper ledge. What you're peeking at right now is, in fact, the upper ledge. As you near the entrance of the cave, the smoke of a cooking fire and the pungent smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins hits you like a truck. You sniff, pause, and you know there's certainly more than one goblin in there. Up on the ledge, however, you see what you believe to be the bound form of a human, wrapped in ropes. However, you cannot make out whether it is the human that you've met before, Tildar Hallwinter, or someone else. You also cannot make out whether he is in good health or poor.
Okay. All right. 5, 10. Go move back to there. Can they hear me from here? Ah, can't be too loud.
Yeah.
So they can hear me from here. Alright, I
Mhm.
tell them that I see human on top of a 7-foot ledge, goblin next to him, and then more goblin cave, and there's more. Couldn't see the rest of it, it's not lit up.
Would
And I
you
end
like
my
to?
turn.
Okay. Gordor, we're gonna go with you due to your effort in pushing forward and having a tie with Tanner. What would you like to do?
I told him that we probably should save him. Oh, sorry. We should save this guy. What was the human's name? Did we know that guy's name that was with Gundren?
Sildar Hallwinter,
Because I assumed that I know him, right?
Barry Blue Jean.
You know, we need to save Sildar. He might know what happened to Gundren. I'm just gonna take the lead now, and I go forward. Wow. How do you want me to do this? Is it one, then down like this?
Yep.
And then
Then
over?
diagonal. Yep.
Okay. And then I can go like this?
Yep.
Alright. I feel like I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go right there.
Okay. As you approach the Goblin Cave in broad, brazen fury, they hear you and turn to look. They begin to draw their weapons as one of them screeches from next to Sildar. Kill those meddling interlopers!
Wait, is that the one from before?
No.
Oh, okay. He just has a fist on his thing. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Kill those meddling interlopers! What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Alright, give me a swing.
Here we go, boys. Where's my thing at? Here it is. Normal.
You hit. The goblin is the first to have the temerity, the audacity to survive one of your raging blows. He turns and wags his sword at you in defiance. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action, do I?
Not yet.
That's what I thought. Yeah, and that's it.
Tanner, you hear the screams of an angry goblin and the grunts of rage of your companion Gordor echo down the hall before you. What would you like to do?
You guys heard the big green giant. We're going in hot, boys. Let's go. Wait, how much was that? Alright, move one more. Oh, boys, that's a lot of goblins. I'm gonna cast. Ooh. I'll cast sleep.
Roderick, you're slaying me. You cast sleep. Give
How,
me.
how do I make a 20 feet radius thing?
I believe. Draw shape. Maybe.
Yeah, it's 20 feet.
Hold Alt for circle. Whoops. Stop that. Where would you like it positioned? The center.
Like right here. Would that hit all the goblin?
That would put them all within it and Sildar Hallwinter.
Can I move it like one square to the left to see if he can get out of range or so that? Did you move it? I don't see it. Would that still hit him?
Yeah, you can get him out of there.
Okay, yeah, that's where I'll cast it. That's how far I'll cast it.
All right, give me your sleep roll. I believe that is also the last of your.
Yeah, it is.
God damn. Fucking MVP, dude. Hopefully.
You put a number of goblins right to sleep. I'll mark those goblins.
Ah, no big deal. They're just taking a nap, boys. Finish them up. And that'll be my turn.
3 out of 5, 6? Damn.
How many of them are sleeping?
It's 3.
Okay.
Bad.
The goblins who are not asleep all train their weapons on the brazen barbarian who dared encroach upon their cave. They attack him with several scimitars and short bows. What's your AC?
It is 15.
Okay, take 8, and then 3, and then 8. 16 plus 3, 19. You're raging still?
Mm-hmm.
Divide it in half. That is 9.
Okay.
The goblin leader, who you may have discerned from the bugbear's ramblings, is Yeemik. Titters with laughter from his perch high on the escarpment, as his goblins look to have struck grievous wounds to our barbarian friend. Adonis, what would you like to do?
I'd like to move into position. I'd like to move in front of behind I don't like this, but fuck it. I guess I'm moving behind Gordor. I'm gonna open up my spell sheet, see if I can cast anything. I can't cast any more spells, right?
Only your cantrips.
I'm gonna cast a Vicious Mockery on the what is the frowny face? What does that signify on the other
Sleep.
goblins?
They're sleeping.
That
They're
they
sleeping.
are asleep.
Okay, I would like to sleep. Can I sleep this thing that I barely see? What it like half of what it is, whatever the heck that is.
Ping it. That one?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, well then I guess I'll Vicious Mockery the thing in the back.
This one?
Yeah. How do I ping? I thought it was alt
You
click,
just
but I
hold
guess.
it down.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, that.
All right. This goblin seems a little bit more canny than the previous target of your vicious mockeries. He shrugs off your cutting word with nothing more than a shake of his head.
I am my turn.
Roderick,
Hello.
you're way back there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move him 25 yards and call it a day.
Alrighty. Morn, what would you like to do?
Um, so I can get. Can I do a dash action?
Take the dash action, my friend.
So, I want to get 2 right here,
Okay?
and that'll be my turn.
Alright. Ozog.
Um. uh, Get sneak on this.
You have melee allies in range. You can sneak attack with your melee weapons.
Alright. Go with that.
Okay? Give us attack without advantage as you're not flanking. Sadly, you miss. The goblin remains standing.
Alright, I had my turn.
No, bonus action.
Oh, right. I could do that if I don't have advantage. I could attack with both.
Yeah, you can take a bonus action to attack anytime
Okay.
you attack with. Anytime you take the attack action and you're dual wielding, boom, you hit. Roll us some damage. The goblin falls to the ground, dead from a dagger wound in his lower ribs.
Alright, I had my turn there.
Gordor, path to power lies before you. What do you do?
I'm gonna -1 rage before I forget. I can move on these stairs and hit him from there, right?
Sure can.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
You crit! Give us some damage.
Ooh.
This one spicy crit, dude.
Motherfucking Goblin Slayer.
How do you want this to go?
I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to fucking lop some goblin heads off.
With your big, beefy half-orc hand, you grab the goblin around the waist, one-handing your great axe again. You look at him in the eye. He knows what's coming and soils himself before you bonk right on top of the head with the hilt of your axe blade, caving in his skull. You toss him aside like the ragdoll he is.
Can I yell to Sildren?
You can, in fact.
Oh shit, would that wake up the goblins?
You do not know.
Well, I just fucking lopped some goblin's head off, so... Alright, that's my turn. I'm just good. I'm not gonna fuck with that shit.
Tanner, back around to you, my friend. What would you like to do?
Do I see if Sildar is tied up or anything, or how is he restricted?
Sildar is bound by rope from head to toe. From within the cave, you can see he's quite battered and beaten and seems to float in and out of consciousness.
I'll cast Ray of Frost on the one next to him.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
All right, roll it up.
Ooh.
Sadly, you miss.
Adonis was in the way. That's it for me.
Furious at his underling's incompetence, Yimik begins to seethe with anger. He picks up a smattering of small rocks and begins to pelt his own forces. They groggily wake up, but in their confusion, take no action. The goblin on the ledge, however, has seen what his goblin brethren can do, and he strikes after moving to an advantageous position at our barbarian friend Gordor. But his strike goes wide, and he misses, teetering on the edge of the escarpment. Adonis, your turn.
I would like to move to right here. No, definitely not right there. I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna cast. Let's do some vicious mockery on the one closest to Morn Bright Flame.
All right. This goblin is not as confident as the one you targeted before. He takes the brunt of your cutting words and wavers, uncertain about how to continue living his sad goblin life. Anything else?
I'm gonna end my turn.
Roderick,
Hello, my dude.
how you doing, bud?
Still here.
You might be able... Roderick, do you have throwing axes?
No, I have a dagger and then 2 battle axe.
Just checking.
So I am just gonna move my 25 here
Okay.
and end my turn.
Morn.
I think I'm gonna swing on this guy right here.
All right, give us a swing. You hit.
Nice.
The goblin crumples to the ground, dead from your furious blow.
Wonderful.
Anything else you would like to do?
Yes, I'd like to move.
Okay.
Be it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ozog.
Alright. This one. I have an advantage on that, right?
Yep. You miss.
I don't think I've rolled higher than a 10 on that rapier there.
I don't think
The
so. either.
whole night, I swear, nothing higher than a 10.
Anything else you'd like to do? You hit.
Yeah, that one's, no problem.
And you gut the poor goblin bastard. He dies, his entrails spilling on your brand new shiny boots. Anything else?
So,
Gordor, back around.
Still pushing forward, my dude. Hitting that goblin in front of me, trying to stop my path.
Okay.
Oh shit! I fucking It had to come to an end sooner or later, boys.
Your great
Oh,
axe
yeah.
clunks into the ground. You spend the rest of the round attempting to retrieve it from the edge of the escarpment that you have chunked it into.
Should I ask you
Oh.
what happens when you miss?
That's a crit miss. Typically something random or amusing will happen. I don't like to punish people with having them hit their partners or anything like
No,
that.
that was like a roleplay thing.
Yeah, but that's
What
it.
I meant.
Tanner.
Let's go, boys. What's the fist, dude? What's the fist mean?
That is Yemik, the leader
Ah,
of
okay,
this
okay.
small group of goblins. He is currently obscured by a stalagmite and the upright bound form of Sildar Hallwinter. Ranged attacks against him will be made through cover.
I'm gonna attack this guy with a ray of frost.
You miss. Rest in
Ooh,
pips.
14 with a miss, and I'm gonna get right back up behind Roderick and hide right behind him, and that's it.
As you step on the ledge, you realize that you're on unsteady ground.
That's fucked.
The goblins, looking uncertain and lost in this fray, begin to shrivel away from the combatants as Yemik places a dagger to the throat of Sildar Hallwinter and grabs his hair. He says, "Stop now, or the human gets it." And here we're going to pause in combating. How do you all react?
Oh shit, dude.
Do I hear this in the back?
Oh yeah, you hear it. He's loud.
I say to him, just let the human go and we'll spare the rest of you guys.
You want to parley with me when I have your friend's head in my hand?
God, I hate hostage situations. I assume you're hungry. I have rations. I'll just give you rations instead of we could just end this right here now. And if you're
Meat's on the menu, boys. We already has the meat.
there's a delicious bugbear outside, you can have him.
Oh, Clog, outside. Why is Clog outside the cave?
I mean, we almost killed him.
Almost? Yemik asks. He looks very curious at how
Can
this
I do
could have
it?
happened.
I used the deception check to tell him that we paid a ransom.
A ransom to
What?
Clark?
Yeah, to get the human back.
So he's holding the hostage. You can't ransom him.
Hold on.
What?
I'm
What are you
confused.
talking about? They're his leader.
Oh, wow. Oh, Clog, making the rules, making the decisions, and they're always bad. Clog. But I have the hostage. No ransom was paid to me. Oh. I have another offer for you. Go and kill Clog, and bring me his head, and you can have your human.
How fast do you think it would take me to run 10 feet?
That is 10 feet across and 10 feet up.
Okay.
You imagine it is the goblin's turn, right? You imagine the instant that you begin trucking, he will probably do something to Silda.
Can I move up to in vision of him while we're talking?
Give me another deception check.
Deception?
Yes, give me a deception check. You approach, and he doesn't seem to take it as offensive. It is, after all, a parlay. Roderick, if you'd like to do the same. Stop right there, dwarf. This is a parlay, and you can't interrupt it. He seems aggrieved by the dwarf's advance. However, no one else.
Listen, Goblin. I'm from a rich family. I give you all the gold and riches you want. Just let that human go.
Amick is a lieutenant in the Cragmaw Horde. I need not your human trinkets and trifles.
What do you want then?
I want Clog's head. Then I will be the biggest boss. And King Grohl will love me
You're
forever.
already the biggest boss here. He left. He left you guys. We beat him.
Clog is... he's gone.
Yeah.
Not dead, but gone.
He pissed his pants and ran away. We scared him shitless.
Then I suppose... I suppose you can take your human and go, then. But I want the one with the tricksy words to drag him out. The rest of you get out right now.
The which one? Who?
The one with the tricksy words. I saw him make all my other goblins feel bad.
Adonis?
Is that his name? I do not know human names.
I'm
goblin.
not sure either. I don't care. Whoever. Let's go.
Go on now, and I will throw Sildar down to you, and then it will all be well.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay. We'll throw him down.
I've seen what you do to goblins. You get out of here right now, or Sildar gets it.
Okay, I start walking back.
I got mouths to feed.
Is that far enough? So throw him down.
Who's on sick? Ozug? Yeah, okay.
Sick?
As you all begin to make your way out of the cavern, Yemik gives Sildar a little kick. And Sildar slides down the escarpment, bumps his head a couple times, you know, the usual, and lands before Adonis unconscious.
Grab him, Adonis. Let's get out of here.
The rest of the goblins approach Yemik, standing at his side. And they begin to discuss goblin things. Yemik says, I'll show you two who's in charge now that Clog is gone. And they begin to rabble and rouse as goblins are wont to do.
Can I help Adonis pick him up since they're doing whatever?
Once Adonis gets him out of the hallway, yeah, whoever wants to carry
I'll carry him.
can do that.
But I kindly grunt, but not like a grunt like, oh, this is heavy. I grunt like, holy shit, I'm fucking hurt. I'm fucking tired. And you can kind of see that I'm not as angry as my enraged ends, sadly. Do you want a strength check or anything, or can I just carry this?
No, you are all very comfortable that you have thoroughly explored this cavern and that no threats remain. You could take your time getting out.
Is this end the combat?
That is the end of combat.
Can I carry him?
I'm gonna run back to the loot room.
When you arrive back in the loot room, you notice that literally everything worth anything is gone. And so is Winston, despite what this token said.
I'm gonna carry his name, or whatever his name is, outside the cave and kind of start undoing his bindings and stuff. and see if he's okay. I don't know. I don't know. They can do whatever. I'm not interested in anything in this. In the cave.
Is this chest in this room open?
The chest is now gone.
Ah, okay. So there's nothing left of interest in this.
Nothing left. Your fighter has been hard at work taking treasure out. However, those of you who have made it outside.
I can't control what's his name's body, so you have to bring him out here.
I just imagine he's with you.
Oh, okay.
Until I can get him anyway. Those of you who make it outside find Winston at the entrance of the cave counting loot. He looks up as you approach and says, "Who's that?" No, wait. How would Winston? Who's that? You all can make your way out of the cave at your own
I said
speed
it's
whenever you like.
Sildren. He was traveling with Gundren.
It's Sildar, you big green idiot.
I just roll my eyes and set Sildar down as I undo his bindings.
Well, yeah. Well, you got a pretty good haul there, but I think mine's better.
Yeah, what you got?
Well, supplies for the Lion's Shield Coster in Phandalin. I imagine we'd get a pretty good reward if we returned them. In addition,
what do
though,
we keep him?
well, this treasure chest had 600 copper, 110 silver, and this beautiful statue of a frog with tiny orbs. You look at the frog, and he holds up a frog statuette small enough to fit in a pocket or pouch. And the frog is made of jade with golden orbs for eyes. And he seems very proud that he found this tiny frog, and he quickly ferrets it away into his pocket.
Can I
What's
see
that?
that?
That's my frog. I carried the loot. I'm keeping the frog.
Oh no, that's yours to keep. I just want to check it out real quick.
All right, but when we sell the frog, I get the lion's share, and he tosses you the frog.
Of course, of course. Can I do some kind of a check on see if it's magic or anything?
Do you have detect magic?
No. Not yet.
And what if since this is jade, would this also work with stonework? Or would this be like jewel craft?
Both of you can give me Arcana checks.
Mm.
Damn, you guys suck.
I'm not a very good mage.
I'm proficient in it too.
So, Morn, you quickly become disinterested in this frog, mumbling, "Who cares if it's magic?" Right? You don't care. You don't care if it's magic or not. It's obviously not a dwarven sculpture. It's nothing that you've ever seen before in your temples or your travels. You don't know. Liz, you think it could be. You remember something about frogs being talismans for something, but you're not sure.
And you can have it. I'll give it back to her. Yeah, you can have it back. I don't care too much about it. Can I have those gold though?
I
What?
mean,
Well, I figured we'd split the gold. We all earned it.
How much gold was there again?
600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces. And there were two potions of healing that have now been consumed.
And there's nothing else?
The stolen provision from the Lion's Shield Coster. On that note, Winston says, "It's going to take us a long while to carry these back to the cart. I think we could make it fit if we gave up our places to ride. But we also got the issue of your deposed friend there. I'm thinking we set up camp here, boys."
camping seems fine to me.
I
I
th-
don't mind camping.
I think we should move a little bit away from the cave and set up camp. Maybe we shouldn't directly set up camp outside the fucking goblin. Maybe
Agreed.
maybe think they're trying to fuck with them or something.
Who knows
Alright.
how many more goblin parties can come?
You guys move. Is everybody in agreement with the idea of setting up camp?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. You guys move on down the trail, taking turns swapping around Sildar and the provisions, but you only make it about a mile before every one of you looks put. You know, just put. It's been a very long day. I would advise you to take rest now. You push forward at your own perils, though.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, so let's see. Milestones. Y'all have 75
Yeah.
experience. One moment, please. All right. Exploring the Cragmaw hideout and defeating Clark and Yemik is another milestone in you guys' story. Right now, you'll each be awarded 275 experience. Should provide enough for you guys to hit level 2. We're going to call it a little bit early tonight. Getting into what happens after camp is probably something we'll want everybody around for, and it will probably take a real long time. So all of you should be level 2.
You said 275 plus?
Yep. So you should be at 350.
Yeah.
Which is 50 into level 2.
Oh, so we did level.
Yep. And you are all taking a long rest. If you need help leveling up, we can talk about that now. If you have any downtime activities that you would like to partake in, that kind of stuff, let me know. Otherwise, you guys are free to go. I didn't plan on ending it this early tonight, but I will be available for about another 30-45 minutes or so.
We should all do our levels first before
Help
we
me
go.
out leveling, please.
All right. So let's see if I can.
Is there an
do
easier way
this.
to do it? Like the character mancer? Is there a way?
Well, I don't think so, but it's not terribly hard. Let me see if I can bring a character sheet out of the archive.
Wait, Roger, you said you need to go to bed early, right? You want to go first?
Hmm?
No, I mean Roderick. Roderick said he need to go to bed early, so if he wants to go first,